Hey. Well, I said I was going to do a video a day on consecutive days for an unnamed number of days to see if I even like doing it, see if I get used to it. May or may not try to edit in a couple, but for the very least, the first week is going to probably be no edit, just so I can get a feel for it, right? So, anyhow, from the last video, my name's Savage. You can call me Dave, whatever. Um, and I left civilized society to come turn this sand dune green. And I got this chart right here that I just drew up real quick, kind of describe my thought process. I know it's probably blurry, probably not in focus, probably crazy like that. But this is my thought process on part of what I've done, right? So you got this chart, fancy chart, obviously. I mean, I did some college, so obviously my chart's good. Um, they're not Venn diagram level, but not bad either. So this line right here, right? This is your cost, whether you're business or whether you're a home. This is your cost, and this is your cost. That's your cost to survive, essentially, right? That's your needs: food, water, shelter. That's our three needs, and that's what that line represents. This right here, that's the revenue. If you're a business, you call it revenue. If you're if you're a regular working stiff, you probably call it wages. This right here, this scribbled line that looks like a hot mess, it is because that's where the rich play. That's where the government plays. That's what they want. They know where this is at in your life, and they're coming to get it. Every time they're coming to get it. And the thing about that is, as they take freedom away from you so that you can't provide some of those things for yourself, they take that food, water, shelter price and they can raise that and lower it, right? If they see this is here, they're either going to take it via regulation or they're going to take it via cost, right? And that's what it is: food, water, shelter. Based on need, which most people don't live based on need, most people live based on want. More and more people in America are living based on need because they're poor, right? Because the haves, they know where that gray area is at and they want theirs. So that's my philosophy is, okay, you want the gray area? I won't give you any because I won't have any. Um, I mean, even in the sense that any products that come from me, eggs, meat, animals, so on and so forth, vegetables, stuff like that. Even those, even those products, um, simply put, every dollar I make go back into making more products. Um, and will I pay myself eventually? Well, I hope so, a little bit. But because needs are expensive, if you got to get them outside your homestead, and I can't create every need here. Things like power, I have to bring that in from the outside, right? I could do solar, and I have solar that I'll set up as soon as I have a building sufficient to use it. It's essentially I think I have 6,000 watts worth of power, but I'd need more batteries for that system. Probably I've got four of them, 100 amp hour, uh, lithium batteries. And all right, I hear you. So anyhow, that's my philosophy. The gray area they're going to take, and there's nothing you can do about it. So what you need to do is manipulate your gray area, right? I, I I think that up into that line, the cost of food, water, shelter, that's exactly what you should give your employer. Anything above that should be you. It should be you. Anything above that, 100% of it should be you. Make them come take that, right? Because it's really easy for them to take it through the employer. Okay, you're in this sector, your revenue numbers higher, your cost of living is maintaining. They know to go after that sector, right? They're going to get their money. No matter what they do, they're going to get their money. But we're not obligated to make their job easy. If there's something I really like about Trump is he openly admits he's not going to make it easy for the government to get his money. Um, so love him or hate him, but only a fool makes it easy for the government to steal from him, right? Now, real quick, while we're here, might as well do this. This right here, and I don't know how focused this will be. I'll do some better videos of my rabbits. Um, technically, technically, my son's the boss. I just care for them. But this is Karen, right? She's one of the first females we got. And right now, I'm considering her highly likely pregnant, but we should know in the next couple days. This here is Dollface. She's definitely one of my favorites. If you look at her face, you see exactly why she's named that. Oh baby, oh baby. Yep, that cage tastes the same as it did last time. This over here, this guy, as you can hear by what he's got going over. Hey, what are you doing, buddy? Hey, hey, excuse me. Maybe he's pregnant the way he's going after food. Hey, buddy, this is Thumper. Thumper. Yeah, patriarch number one, huh, buddy? This over here, this is Poncho, patriarch number two. Yeah, Poncho needs your prayers. It's true, huh, buddy? That's my boy. Here's one of my favorites here, Sweet Alice. Her name's Alice. Reason is because when they brought her home to me, I, she had this kind of ragamuffin tramp, fur sticking out in odd places and stuff, and just looked real cartoonish, like the old Alice in Wonderland. The rabbit, with just the wild cartoon hair, and she's got that look. I love it. Yeah, she's a beauty. She's a beauty. This over here, this is K2. You could also call her Karen too, because she acts a lot like Karen over there, which is feed me and leave me alone. All right. And as is customary around here, I have at least two cats with me everywhere I go. Uh, what if it's feeding time? I got 10 with me everywhere I go. And two things from yesterday's video. One, I say I have 10 cats, but these are strays. These are ferals. These are prairie cats. I feed them to keep them around. I have the 4 kittens. They're likely going to go live with my boys and my granddaughter. Um, they're likely going to do that. They're fixing to move, and if and I'm waiting. I'm going to trap or have Metro come trap the other 6, and take them in, fix them, and bring them back. The thing is, these cats, we've had our hands on them, so we raised them since they were, a week or two old, alongside Mama out here, and the chunky one's trying to climb me, but yeah, since we raised them up, we really don't want to turn those over to anybody. So we probably give them to the boys. They can get them fixed, and deal with that. Uh, we just kind of put the work into them. We're going to need cats there too for the same reasons we got them here. There'd be more of the same kind of animals over there, maybe even a couple more different ones that we get to over time. But we just consider cats a valuable part of what we do, extremely valuable part of what we do. I can only imagine with all the different feed and stuff like that. Not to mention, I don't get mice in my house. Right, it'd be easy to do. It's basically unfinished in there. I essentially still live in a shed. Just now it's isolated, has a little bit of power without running a generator. So that was one clarification. I call them my cats, but they are genuinely strays. I just work on befriending them. I treat them kind. I give them a place to hang out, keep them warm when it's really, really cold, dry when it's really, really wet. And they appreciate it. They wait on the porch for me when it's mealtime. I've got a handful of them that just can't resist the chicken food because the chicken's molting in this really cold weather and stuff. I tend to add a little bit of cat food to their feed just to give them that protein spike so their feathers grow back strong and they keep laying good eggs. And the cats can smell that. So, yeah, I have a couple of them that I feed the cats first in the morning to avoid it, but it doesn't matter. They'll be over there yelling at me by the time I let the chickens out that they want a scoop of that food too. So to each their own. But one thing is, they're all fat cats, but they're not so fat they don't hunt. I see them hunt all day, every day, and it's a beautiful thing. The other clarification, I called my job a maintenance job, and it was. I was maintaining. I was a manager. I was an operations manager uh, for a distribution company in a specific industry, and I had 7 locations that covered like 13 states. So that's what I meant by maintenance. If there was challenges, growth challenges, productivity challenges, things like that, it became maintenance. I made all my own challenges, and once I defeated them, all was quiet, and nobody was giving me anymore. So I don't know. Could have worked me till I died had they just loaded me up with tasks that other people didn't want to do, because that's my specialty. So anyhow, I wanted to share my chart. It might look a little crude, but so am I guess. So yeah, my advice, if anybody ever wanted any, uh, keep the G-men out of your gray area. Right? That's that the gray area. That the gray area is where you think you have the promise of some kind of better lifestyle. The gray area is where the government guarantees you never achieve that unless you want to do it through credit, which raises that bottom line up. See, either way, whether the bottom line gets raised up or the top line comes down to you, they're coming to get it. And I'm just saying, yeah, come get it. You can't get blood from a stone. I love you. Jesus loves you. Peace.